Hello. Today I am starting the Backrooms in my worldy world. As you can see, I was building that blue and red room over there, and I was like, ew, that looks like garbage. But it did get me inspired to actually make the Backrooms. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. The guitar playing next door is wonderful and gorgeous, but it is very loud, so I must put a stop to this. I did, in fact, put a stop to it. He said it's not about what the people want, it's what they deserve. But anyway. Yes. He's coming. He entered the room, and he's in fact right next to me, and he said he might go downstairs and play Dombey. AKA Call of Duty Zombies. Which I do actually have a video of that coming out very soon. But that's not the point. The point is, he's smoldering at me. The point is, yes, I decided to start making the Backrooms in my world. And I thought that that was the perfect place to fall into it because it's beautiful. It's a lake. You know, it's easy to find. It's not far from the other stuff that I've been building. You know? I also found this underwater cave and it really made me angry. Because I'm like, I just want to dig straight down. And I know you're not supposed to do that. But it should be easy. Come on now. I got past that mess. And then I got to a point where I was comfortable. And I was like, ooh, we could really do something with this length here. Okay. So, because eventually I would like to kind of make it go all the way up near the surface, but you wouldn't recognize that. I just want it to be expansive. Because it's the Backrooms. And then I was trying to figure out, what colors would look good and how to make it backroomsy. And I just decided to do bamboo. Actually, no, I didn't. Hold on. No, it was stripped wood and sandstone. And then this begun the treacherous journey of digging it out, it took so long. I know this is a short video, but it took so long. Probably, I don't know, hours. Actual hours. But what I really wanted to do with this is start making the Backrooms and then make like an entity that would, be scary. And I did in fact do that. And here I'm going to put it on screen. This is the drawing process of me drawing it out. I think I started with a really good face. I think that face is pretty unsettling. And, and then I made it worse. And then I thought about the concept of what it even is. And I was like, that face wouldn't work. So unfortunately, I ended up with a much worse face. But ain't that just life? But do you see how, messed up it is? Dang, dude. But that's what I came up with. That was 20 minutes worth of drawing, condensed into, 36 seconds or something. I don't know. I hope you liked it. But as you can see, we have made much more progress. I wanted you to, fall. In general. No, I'm kidding. Please don't fall. That's bad for your health. I wanted the concept of you falling into the Backrooms and landing in a pool so that you don't perish tremendously. So that you're safe, right? And then you swim up and you're like, oh, this yellow. Who pissed this? That was the idea. And I do have to say it's extremely satisfying to put down that sandstone or whatever that is. I don't even remember. It's probably telling me what it is on the screen and I just can't see it. But That was so satisfying. And it was a nice little treat, a sweet treat from being so frustrated with how long this took. Digging all this out, I'd be so frustrated. And then I'd be like, ooh, I get to put down stone. That was sick. That's creepy. Ew. Look at that. Nasty. That's nasty. These are such good lights. They're perfect. I'm getting looks. I'm getting looks right now of judgments and perplexities. Anyways, the only 2 iterations I think that I like of like the Backrooms, for the most part, are, you know, the yellow office space things, and then the pool rooms. I think those are 2 really good ones. I am personally not exactly a fan of like the levels, like level 47. Oh, like no offense at all. I think by adding stuff like that, you kind of give it a purpose, and you give it like, I don't know, there's a goal, there's a point to go. And I know that's not how the levels work, but I love not trying to define what this is, because this is so just hard to wrap your head around. And the more that you try to, the more it kind of takes the fun out of what it is, in my opinion. So my point of sharing that with you was, oh gosh, this is the reveal. Okay. This is the reveal. My point is, I'm probably going to build these rooms as you are looking at, and the pool rooms. Oh wait, this isn't the grand reveal, because I'd make a whole hallway and openings for doors. Okay, I'm sorry. This is not the reveal. I thought this was the reveal. It's not. I lied to you. But I'm gonna make more. Watch. It's gonna happen. I swear. I swear it's gonna happen. Oh my gosh, they're coming. They're gonna get you. Oh dear. That was mean, I'm sorry. But what I really like about this room is that by walking around it, you're going to see that you have so many options. And I know that having options are overwhelming. But you can peek in the hallways and go, wow, this can go so far away. I'm going to walk this way. What if Mammoth Cave is just the back rooms? And they're like, there's a lot we don't know about yet, and it's real big. It's a real big cave. And if you go there, you're going to see someone named John just gaming. Just gaming in a cubicle, sweating. You're going to see cave paintings of people running PCs, playing Call of Duty on a dang Xbox. That would be just absolutely heart-wrenching. You discover genuine thousands and thousands of year old cave paintings, and it's just humans gaming on a PC. I'd just curl up in a ball. I don't even know what I would do with that information. I mean, I'm curling up in a ball about the information about just today, life today, and the things occurring. You know the things occurring. There's so many things happening, and they're horrible. But if I saw a genuine cave painting of someone gaming on a PC, I'm still getting looks. I'm still getting... This is very random, and I'm very sorry, but it came to me, right? If you've been considering painting a room a funky color, but you're scared, I think you should do it. Because here's the thing. Painting a room is a good amount of effort. It truly is. But you can always repaint it. You can always repaint it. You know? And I know it takes time. But you deserve to have a space that you enjoy, that you love having. And your paint color isn't going to affect truly anybody else. They can have strong opinions about it. But, like, so what? You know? If you're going to be in that space every day, well, you gosh darn better like it. And do what you gotta do to make sure that you like it. And, that goes with so many other decisions. We heavily act based on, like, other people's perceptions of us. And I am a very bad example of this. Like, I do a lot based on what I think other people want or need or think. And to an extent, it is very good to be aware of other people's needs. But you can't do it all. You got to take care of your needs as well. And that's something I'm working on. And I have not figured that out yet. And I might never will, or I may never will. But it's certainly worth exploring. I will say that. Because if you keep going and going, just purely living for other people, and like in a weird, like, just way, you're gonna burn out, and it's going to be absolute treachery. It really will. I think I've experienced a pretty bad burnout, and I'm learning how to kind of how to choose my next steps carefully in a way that will serve me the best, which sounds very selfish, and I don't mean it in a selfish way. It's just, you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't know who needed to hear that, but it came to me, so I figured I would just say it. And maybe it came from me, so that I could hear it. But I don't want to just say something that will be good for me in my video, because you're watching it. I'm only going to talk about things that I want to hear, because regardless if you're watching it, because I'm making it. Well, that kind of does make sense, but you know what I mean. Like, what if I just talked about, like, my to-do list? I'm making a video about my to-do list, and it's for me, and it's not for you. Don't look at it. That's strange. Ooh, the reveal's coming. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Let's go! I picked up a bag of thawed shrimp, and the shrimp juice is poured all over me.